To MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to Mixon on second down.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's got some space here.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
33-yard line.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At their own 42. And now we won't see. First down, we're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they run him at home. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Here comes third down at 7. Burrow going to fake to mix it and then look to throw.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
So on 4th down, all is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Rodgers again now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On play action, Rodgers. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Up the right sideline. Jamar Chase to the 20.
And all the way Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase, an even 90 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. On play action. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll go down the middle before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the game.
The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. Boyd going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff to Mixon.
Taken down at the 47-yard line. From the 47 now, they work with a second and 7.
Burrow looking to pass.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Second and 10.
Now Rodgers. Open man is Uzama. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Escaping the pressure right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He completes it to Boyd. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 46.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Breaks the tackles, and I think the ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, a 10-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Rodgers will throw for it. And now here's another interception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just what they needed, lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on 1st first down. That is caught. It's Uzoma. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On play action. Now Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Logan Wilson.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Jets 24, Bengals 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Burrow going to keep it running right.
Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
To throw is Rodgers.
Look at the big fella go.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, go throw it. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Burrow from his own end zone. And my goodness, another interception. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
And this will
caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah from 19 yards away. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He's got daylight.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it.
The ball comes out.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a two-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data said,
look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
you just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up. Touchdown, Bengals.
Tanner Hudson,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Open man is Uzama.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Open man here is Conklin. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's
touchdown! C.J. Uzama finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Jets tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Again, it's Mixon.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Mixon. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
A final shot now for Burrow.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis.